this killing game is connected to Hope's Peak Academy, then I believe you. This is certainly the work of someone carrying on Junko Enoshima's will. But we have nothing to do with Hope's Peak, so you can't be Junko. So who the hell are you?
I'm me, no one else.
Ah! Oh, fuck! I dropped it! Get out of here! Get out!
What is this?
Huh? You know him, don't you? He was in the Jabberwock Island killing game.
This is about to get real bad!
I'm Hajime Hinata.
That's not what we mean. What are you doing? What am I doing? I'm just cosplaying.
Cosplaying?
Yeah, this is just cosplay.
Stop it!
But it's not just normal cosplay, because I can perfectly replicate the character.
Check it out! Even my voice sounds exactly the same.
Get out of here, Soda!
Is Junko Enoshima? Yes, it's my cosplay. I can perfectly reproduce a number of characters and actually become them.
That's, problem, though. That would imply that all of those people are characters, unless you lied about your skill earlier. Or your This
This is the
stupid.
talent of the ultimate cosplayer.
Shut up!
Number of characters?
This is bad!
How can she cosplay as students of Hope's Peak Academy? Because Tsumugi told us.
Some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable. Yeah.
Ah, you remembered! Yes, that's exactly right!
So then, what does this mean?
What?
If what I said was the truth, then Hope's Peak Academy was...
If Tsumugi can cosplay as them, there's only one possibility.
It's fictional. It's all fictional?
Fictional?
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history never happened.
Man, fuck!
Hope's Peak, the future foundation, and the remnants of despair do not exist. Because it's all fiction. None of it actually happened in the real world.
All of those events took place within a fictional world known as Danganronpa.
Shut up! No!
Danganronpa? What? What are you even talking about?
That's not even a real word!
What? You've never heard of Danganronpa? We're all characters in it. That's right! Me, that nasty pig Bart, and everyone else are all fictional.
Hold on. Then, Hope's Peak Academy doesn't exist?
Nope, because it's fiction. Doesn't exist in the real world.
What?
Isn't that surprising? Yeah. Up till now, you thought fiction was fact.
Fiction is just fiction. Danganronpa's just fiction.
This whole Danganronpa story was just stuffed into your memories.
Piece of shit!
For that reason, you all believed that work of fiction was, in fact, reality.
And that's how we put on a cosplay performance for everyone to see. A cosplay performance of the whole wide Danganronpa world. Cosplay of the whole wide world? So, this was all fake? Everything was made up? And the whole time, we thought it was real? Did you think the ultimate cosplayer's talent was only limited to characters?
It'd be kinda lame if that was all the big bad mastermind could do.
I can do far more than that. I can cosplay the world itself. So if you want to make me your enemy...
Then your enemy is the world of Danganronpa itself.
Danganronpa itself?
But why?
Well, duh. It's so you don't play the killing game.
This is the world of Danganronpa, you know? No shit we're playing the killing game.
Hey, Kokichi, what's up?
But it's not just any killing
Get out of here!
It's a killing game that takes place in the real world, propped up by fiction.
In other words, it's ultimate real fiction.
Shut up!
Ultimate real fiction?
But if it's
They
fiction,
couldn't go on game without using.
isn't real, then the world being in ruins is also fiction, right? The world outside is fine, right?
That's right. Of course. How did you like that scene? Our staff worked very hard on it.
Staff?
There's no need to worry about the people backstage.
Anyway, back to our conversation. You guys can just relax. The world hasn't been destroyed.
Really? It's not destroyed? Then we can all go home and...
Nah, that ain't happening.
Why? If the world is still intact, then we have homes to return to.
I told you that ain't happening, you dumb sea urchin-headed... Wait, that's me.
Monokuma, what's going on?
Do you really want to know?
No, that's it.
Forget about the world! It wants nothing to do with you! The walls of this academy are your world now! The outside world is of no concern to you! The audience certainly agrees with me. Isn't that right, you guys?
Huh? This is the same thing as the... Look at these people! Look at that baby! You see that baby? My husband, Yoshuichi!
What? Who are these people?
They've all been watching this killing game transpire.
Of course, those you see here are only a fraction of our total viewers.
It's just like Shuichi said. This was all arranged because people want to see it.
So this was all a show. This whole killing game.
Yeah. Everyone in this whole peaceful world watches this show.
Peaceful world?
The outside world is peace itself. There's no despair or wars, and...
All the people in this peaceful world are straight up crazy for this killing game!
Wait, why would a peaceful world need a game like this?
It's because the world is so peaceful that this killing game is necessary!
It is so very peaceful. And so... it is so very boring.
With so much peace, people have become bored. They need stimulation.
We created this ultimate real fiction so Danganronpa could fulfill that need. Every person in the outside world watching this is a huge Danganronpa fan. Everyone loves the killing games. This killing game is for everyone, so it's everyone's killing school semester.
This killing game is the latest entry in Danganronpa.
The long-awaited sequel that everyone has been waiting for!
This is the truth of this killing game! Isn't it the ultimate real fiction?
Woo! I guess this also explains why so many voice actors returned for the main cast. Because they're bringing everybody back.
We were forced to play some fictional killing game?
Yeah, that's pretty dumb, ain't it?
Danganronpa! You noticed way too late. There's no Danganronpa without Monokuma! Since I'm here, that means this is Danganronpa! Danganronpa.
Yeah, that's the game! That's the game!
What is this?
Can't you tell? It's the title of the current Danganronpa you guys are doing.
A testament to the unquenchable thirst this blood-soaked world has for Danganronpa.
Danganronpa's gone on so long because the whole world enjoys and supports it.
Huh? How long has it gone on? Did you forget what season of Danganronpa this is? You guys are dumber than ants.
Shuichi, what do you think?
What?
What number killing game is this? What season do you think we're on?
Okay, I get it now. Junko was the... Oh, God. Junko was number 53. I also realized that 53, the 3 is in his eye. The V in Roman numerals means 5. Oh, that's neat.
You should be able to tell from the logo.
That's fucking neat. What a neat thing to do.
And if that's not enough of a hint, just feast your eyes below my belt.
Please! You fucking shrimp. I didn't actually see a 5 in there. Okay. 53. God fuck.
Could this be the 53rd one?
Oh my god. What's so brilliant about this is that they could make this huge canon, they can make this specific final case the final Danganronpa game ever. But still do more. You could just call the next one Danganronpa 4 and it would still not contradict anything. This is a brilliant maneuver. Both thematically and for money.
Incorrect! This is the 53rd season of Danganronpa!
Oh, God.
Danganronpa V3's official name is Danganronpa 53! Starting with the Hope's Peak Academy arc in Danganronpa 1, 2, then...
Get out of that anime! Next Danganronpa, Final Danganronpa 5, Dream Danganronpa 6, Despair vs. Hope, Shin Danganronpa 7, The Return of Danganronpa 8, Miracle Danganronpa 9, Anniversary 10!
The seasons just kept coming, and with it came more killing game, until it transcended games and anime to become this, the ultimate real fiction!
Okay, Despair's counterattack. Oh, that's good.
And now, we're in the 53rd season of Danganronpa!
53rd season?
What? Did the letter in there throw you off? Well, I guess that happens. But isn't it just rad how it looks like a letter, but it's really a number?
Our title is the 53rd, as this is the 53rd game we have masterminded. It was supposed to be a hint, but whatever. I'm over it.
Since this is the 53rd season, one would expect to see a multitude of characters.
But you only have memories from the first 2, so you wouldn't recognize any others.
That's why I've limited myself to only cosplaying as Hope's Peak characters.
This is such a good out!
Is it sinking in yet? This killing game is just the 53rd season of Danganronpa.
The 53rd Danganronpa.
Trapped in a fictional Danganronpa-inspired world and forced to play the killing game. That is what the world desired from you.
So yes, I'm the mastermind. But the real mastermind forcing you to do this is... the people of the outside world! The people of the outside world are the ones who are forcing you to do this!
The whole world is the real mastermind?
The mastermind in full meta are the people that buy the video game.
The reason I made this world?
I expect that, but sure, that's neat.
It's all because the outside world wants it, you know? It's not just me. It's everyone involved in this project.
Project?
What? You don't know what that is? Is your brain leaking oil or something?
The ones managing this killing game aren't psychos like the remnants of despair. They're literal managers! Literally! So I want to hear your best guess. What company is running this show?
The only way... If there's literally a choice that rings down here that says Spike Chunsoft, I'm a shit. Please tell me their logo's gonna be on this, because that'd be neat. No. That's just... No. At least that... You can't do that! That's a game developer! Yo, so we decided to make a specific team for our next game. We're also gonna put them inside the game.
I see it.
It's multi-layered. They established the team to establish a twist for their next project. Making it make even more sense as you get into the intro and it flashes the logo.
Yeah, the company that makes Danganronpa is called Team Danganronpa.
You guys are behind in your studies! The audience knew the answer right away!
It's in the title credits at the start, too.
Boo! Boo! This one sucks! Boo! 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 I can kind of fuck with this. It's really bad. It's still kind of bad. It's in that Danganronpa bad, though. How dare you? How dare you make actual logos for these? With animation. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
I'm also a part of Team Danganronpa.
What?
We make the finest killing entertainment. Everyone enjoys our work oh so much. And our newest project is Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony.
A heart-pounding killing game brought to life by Ultimate Real Fiction!
Shut up. Shut up! You created an entire fictional world to make us do this fictional killing game?
Yeah.
No matter how many false memories we've been implanted with, we aren't fictional!
You sure about that?
What?
Either way, I don't want to do this anymore. Let me go home already!
That's impossible. Didn't I tell you that you have no homes to go back to?
What? Why not?
Because you're just like us. You only exist within the world of Danganronpa.
Just like you?
Still don't get it? You just need to ask yourselves one question. Who the hell are you guys?
I don't know. Oh no.
We're the same. We're all just like you?
Yes, that's right. You're all fictional too.
Huh? You're just fictional characters created solely for this killing game.
Nothing we can do about it, I'm afraid. Danganronpa's that kind of property.
What are you saying?
We're not fictional! We're living, breathing people!
Your immaterial existence is a fabrication, independent of your actual flesh and blood.
Yep, you're all fictional. You guys out there beyond the fourth wall already knew that, right? You all didn't look like this when you first came to the Ultimate Academy. Those were your true selves. Now you're all just fictional characters. That's the truth.
That's the truth? Then our real identities.
You're just normal, average, everyday people with no ultimate talent whatsoever. When you guys came to this academy for the first time, you were just boring, everyday high school students.
You were average students with no talent. Just like me.
But boring everyday characters have no right to be in Danganronpa, so you were all made more suitable for your new roles.
Everyone remembered thanks to the first flashback light. You were all given personalities, talents, and upbringings to create your characters. Much like that delightful documentary, Making a Murderer.
Come on!
It was at that point that the prologue of this story began.
Which means your ultimate talents are all just fiction.
It's not very surprising.
Our talents as well?
Yep. Your talents are a bunch of lies. I mean, they suited you to a certain extent, but mostly in a placebo effect sort of way. Kinda like a form of auto-suggestion. You know, like if you do it, it'll all work out.
But it's not just your talents, it's your personalities, families, memories.
It's all fiction, created by the flashback light. Can you really say you're not fictional now?
Even if your body is real, your identities, personalities, talents, and past are all fiction.
Can you really say none of this is fictional now?
Wait a minute. What are you babbling about? Our identities, personalities, talents, and pasts are all fictional? That's stupid!
It's not stupid! Isn't this what you all wanted?
We wanted this? Yeah, you wouldn't remember, but you guys were all from the outside world.
It's not strange at all that you'd want to be part of the show you love.
No way! Are you saying we wanted to participate in this killing game? That's not possible! How could we ever—
Please, everyone, take a look at this.
What?
Number 154. My name is... I've always been such a huge fan of Danganronpa and always wanted to be in one. If I were a contestant, I would want to be an ultimate detective. I know there's been a few in the past, and I've always loved those characters, so I would want to be one of them. But I don't have to be a detective. I'll be anything to be part of the show. And I mean that. Anything. I do anything to be part of Danganronpa. I promise, if I get selected, I will work as hard as I can. I will come up with the best, most gruesome murders, I promise. Everyone will love it. And an ultimate detective hasn't been the blackened yet, so I'm sure I could do that. I'm also thinking about the perfect punishment for an ultimate detective.
That's pretty fucking good.
What was that?
Wasn't that you, Shuichi?
No, it can't be. I'd never say something like...
You wouldn't say that now, but this is you before you became who you are now.
What?
When we saw your audition tape, we had a flash of inspiration. The weakest ultimate detective ever. Wouldn't it be great to see him grow?
And that's why we made your character and had you join the gang.
The rest of you are no different. You auditioned, and were selected as well.
Auditioned?
Yeah, you were all so excited when you were selected.
I believe it was right after you all received your ultimate wardrobe. Huh? How nice!
Huh?
So...
You guys are ready?
Could it be...
All right.
We really said that?
Was that really dialogue? I don't remember.
That's a lie. I have no memory of that.
You just forgot is all. Because of the flashback light we used on
Was
you.
that really dialogue from the very beginning?
The people you used to be are gone. You're fictional characters now.
Do you finally understand? You are all flesh and blood fictional characters.
So you got nowhere to return. All that stuff's fiction too.
Then my friends and family. My whole life before coming here.
All fiction. That's what a backstory is.
You can't go back home, because there is no such place!
Just like how there's no Togami Corporation in the real world.
The only place we fictional characters can live is in this fictional world. Only in this world. Only in Danganronpa.
Only in this world?
Also, it's unreliable narrator. I checked this first episode. None of us talked about being chosen.
Yes,
Assholes.
The place you're actually trapped inside is the Danganronpa world. That's why you guys can't leave this place.
Fucking convenience.
That's why your only option is to continue the killing game here. You're all fictional characters, created to kill each other. It's what the world wants. That's why there's nowhere to run. Enough. I don't want to know anything else. I've had enough.
Then go away.
That reaction.
Could it be you fell into despair?
It's times like these you need to look to your friends for support.
However, all your friends are fictional too.
For example, even Kaito's illness was given to him as part of his character.
What?
I was the one who came up with that plotline and gave him that virus. I was also the one who came up with the plotline where you fell for Kaito.
What are you saying?
Then what about Tenko? Was she always defending me
Because that was her character. It's the same for me, too.
A character created to bring excitement to the killing game, much like myself.
So the killing game swelled with excitement. Even my pants started to swell too.
You're telling us this is all a lie? Even my feelings? Are you saying even those were lies?
Well, if you're going to call fiction a lie, then yes. Everything in this world has a writing credit. All our words and actions are just a bunch of lies.
For example, an unbreakable vow of brotherhood is just a simple plotline.
You said it, bro! However, that was a splendid plotline!
Even that thing Kaede said that moved Shuichi's heart.
What?
That was a lie, because the real Kaede said...
I'm perfect for a killing game. I don't have any faith in humanity.
And who could forget Kaito's inspiring
What a
line.
wife. The impossible's possible, guys. We got this.
That was a lie! Cause the real Kaito said...
I'm not just gonna be in Danganronpa. I'm gonna kill everybody and win! Once I've got fame and fortune, I don't gotta worry about what's impossible.
It's all fiction! It's all a lie! Every single thing that has happened in this killing game is a lie!
Well.
Why am I here? Why did I even survive this long?
This is fiction. There's no greater meaning. No greater meaning to death. No greater meaning to life. It's all fiction. There's no meaning to be found in any of it.
It's so gross I could just barf.
Well, I guess it makes sense you wouldn't believe all this stuff.
How about that? You in despair yet? It will be troublesome for us if you don't despair under our rule.
What?
Danganronpa's all about despair! The reason this killing game's so popular, why it's gone on for 53 seasons. That reason is despair. Viewers flock to see your despair.
That's why all those people out there look so happy! See?
Why are some face palming then?
What is this? Is this what the outside world wants? Is this what they want from us?
Oh, don't have the energy to yell? Well, yelling for help is useless for fictional characters anyway. It makes the viewers even more depraved and obsessed when they feel sorry for you. They watch, knowing that they shouldn't, just to revel in the depravity of it all. That depravity is the appeal of death games. It's the appeal of this very killing game. It's the appeal of Danganronpa itself.
So what are we supposed to do?
Huh? What was that?
What are we supposed to do? What's gonna happen to us?
What are you guys talking about?
Weren't you going to ruin the class trial and end the killing games? Go ahead and stop it if you can. Try and stop a world obsessed with it.
There's no way to stop it. It's impossible.
Oh. Are you giving up already?
It's all a lie, isn't it? Me, everyone here, everyone who died. Everything's a lie, right? I can't fight for a lie, can I?
Oh! What's the matter? Are you in despair? No matter how much you grow, Shuichi, you're still weak after all. Now that you know it's all lies, you've gone back to the weak ultimate detective.
This pleases us. It is a despair fit for Danganronpa.
Well, that was surprisingly disappointing. But I guess it's okay. We're still on script.
Well, we lose! Oops. Well, we tried. Save this situation? No. Remedy the situation? Yes.
I hear your voices crystal clear.
Wait. Are we shifting
My inner
again?
voice is telling me I need to remedy this situation.
Oh, man.
That is why I will not give up.
Aw, man!
I will not give up hope until the very end. We can't give up. No matter what, hope is always within reach. We must keep our heads high and search for hope, especially in deepest despair.
It was never a lie the whole time! As soon as when this game was announced, everyone assumed that this was the Kibo, before they even knew what the hell his name was the main character, because he had that hair. And then everyone assumed it was the girl, because she was she was in everything, Kaede. And then, no, it was Shui. It's all of them!
Hope?
Huh? What hope?
You said so yourself. This killing game is the ultimate real fiction. If this is both real and fiction, then logically it can't all be fictional. Even if this world is fiction, even if we're fiction, there must be something we can do. So there must be a way to break through this. I won't give up hope. Not ever!
Jeez, how annoying.
The outside world doesn't just want despair. It wants hope too. If our voices have reached the outside world, then what my inner voice is telling me is...
Oh, your inner voice? That's the voice of the outside world.
What?
I know, because I wrote your plotline too. There's no way I wouldn't know who that is you're hearing. That's the voice of the outside world.
The voice of the outside world?
From the start of this killing game, you've had a unique role. You're the audience surrogate.
Audience surrogate?
What?
Your inner voice allows communication between yourself and the audience.
That function exists to keep the audience entertained.
Now tell me, what is your inner voice? Speak clearly and enunciate.
If I'm a surrogate for the audience, and we've been communicating this whole time, then my inner voice is... It's an audience survey!
This is it! An audience survey?
Well done! Yes, indeed that is the truth!
It's two-way communication that lets you participate in the program from home.
That is your inner voice's true nature, the results of an audience survey.
The voice I relied on for guidance was just the audience answering survey questions?
Every move you made was dictated by the audience's answers to that survey.
For this season of Danganronpa, the main gimmick is audience participation.
That antenna on your head lets you receive their answers.
This is an antenna?
Means the only time he was doing what he wanted was when the thing was popping off.
When your antenna broke and you went crazy, that was a big problem for us. We got flooded with complaints from the audience.
But that's not your only role. You're also the audience's camera.
Camera?
Your eyes are the eyes of the audience itself!
The audience's eyes?
The outside world has been watching from your eyes the whole time. It lets them feel like they're really a part of the Danganronpa world. And it's all thanks to you! That's why I'm so glad you survived all the way through. Because now I can use you to plunge the outside world into despair!
Despair?
If the audience surrogate falls into despair, then the audience does too.
By making you fall into despair, I can make the entire world fall into despair. My despair will turn from fiction to fact and destroy reality itself.
Isn't that just the most delightful despair?
Why would you go to all this trouble? Isn't Junko Enoshima just a costume?
Oh, Kibo, mon petit doudou. My cosplay is a perfect reproduction.
Actually doing stuff the characters would is totally part of that.
Is that why you want the world to fall into despair?
That's messed up! But that's the whole point of Danganronpa.
The outside world wants to see horrible setups and payoffs!
What could be more horrible than a fictional despair eroding the real world?
No one could have imagined an end this hopeless.
No. I won't give in to despair.
Huh?
If I'm a surrogate for the audience, then I will use my inner voice to broadcast hope to the outside world.
I already fucking told you! The outside world only wants despair!
There's no way to spread hope to an audience that watches killing games.
No, my inner voice already told me what to do. I need to remedy this. If that's the voice of the outside world, then the outside world actually wants hope. So I will trust the outside world. I will trust in hope.
Ultimate Hope Robot! I mean, it has to make sense. Fucking... His name is Hope in Japanese!
What is this? This is the power of hope. I will not lose to your despair. Not when I'm carrying the hope of the outside world.
Ugh, how annoying. Hope? That's not popular.
Well, if I can get someone like you to fall into despair, that'd be a great ending.
I won't let you do that. Hope will never give in to despair.
Oh, you're going to go that far?
Then, let's settle this.
The final battle between hope and despair.
Yahoo! Now that's what Danganronpa's all about!
Settle this how?
Yes, that is a problem. The class trial is in disarray because Monokuma broke a rule.
You're the one who broke the rule. How about we start over and have a special vote?
A special vote? But you're the one who broke the rules in the first place.
Whatever, man. We've made it this far together. Let's just do one last vote.
Cause that's what Danganronpa's all about!
This final special vote will determine between Kibo and I, which of us should get punished.
What?
This'll be a vote to determine how this story ends.
You guys have to decide whether this story ends in hope or despair.
To end in hope?
To end in despair?
We decide?
Oh man, this is great! The outside world is starting to get jazzed up!
Hope will definitely win. No one here wants despair to win.
Yeah, that's right. We can't side with the mastermind.
Even if that choice ends in your suffering?
Suffering?
All right, let me explain what's gonna happen after the vote.
If Kibo, representing hope, is punished, and I, representing despair, win,
then, per the rules, the killing school semester will continue until only 2 students remain.
You're going to continue the game?
No need to worry!
because there aren't gonna be any more murders. My predictions are always correct 30% of the time.
Even if we make new flashback-like motives for you, you know they're lies.
So no matter how many motives we provide, it's more likely that nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen.
We can all live happily ever after in the academy.
No! That's no way to live! Imprisoned in the school? Living lives of despair?
Even if you went outside, there'd be no...
As I said, all your memories are nothing but fiction. Your hometowns, your families, your friends, they never existed in the first place.
'Cause they're all fiction!
Danganronpa characters can only live in the Danganronpa setting.
There's no reason to pull out of school. Only losers pull out.
Then at least put us back how we were!
Silence! Weep not over spilt milk.
Yeah? Huh?
I told you guys already. You can't get rid of memories with flashback lights.
Flashback lights can only overwrite old memories with new ones.
But if you're absolutely serious, then use a flashback light to become a different fictional character instead.
So we can't go back to the way we were?
Fuck yeah! How about that despair? But if I, representing despair, am punished, and Kibo, representing hope, wins...
Then this killing game will end, of course.
However, you must follow the rules. The game will continue until the final two.
So only 2 of you can graduate.
What?
Out of the 4 of us, only 2 can survive?
Yes, that is so. I will let you decide the 2 who will survive.
We got this far, and you're telling us to sacrifice more of our friends?
It's just 2 measly sacrifices, and then the rest of you losers can leave the academy.
However, even if you do escape to the outside world, you will find it most unwelcoming.
No! As long as we never give up, there will always be hope.
Well, if you're gonna be a pussy about it, do whatever you want.
Can you choose which 2 will survive? Can you choose which 2 will be sacrificed?
I sacrifice myself!
What?
If it will bring hope to everyone and the outside world, I will gladly sacrifice myself.
But, Kibo...
It's okay. Even if it destroys my body, I will defeat despair.
Kibo!
Even if you sacrifice yourself, you still need one more.
In order for Hope to win, there needs to be one more sacrifice. Shuichi, Maki, and Himiko. One of them has to sacrifice themselves, or Hope can't win.
Do you got the guts to make such a heartless choice? That's...
Do you understand now? Even if you choose hope, you will still suffer. You don't need to choose the hard way. No one expects you guys to do that.
Yeah, there will be no more killing. So let's all just stay here together.
There's no reason to go outside. Let's stay here together. Won't you stay here together? Let's all stay together.
I want to stay here with... Here?
I think everyone will feel a lot better after they vote for Kibo. Come on, let's stay together, please.
Together? Okay.
Don't let her fool you! Despair won't end this killing game. Only hope will.
Hope?
Oh god, it's mass panic debate again. Oh, okay.
The world outside craves despair. This killing game will end in despair.
Oh god, my battery's dying too!
Everyone wants to feel despair.
Absolutely loves me.
Despair is Danganronpa.
Like this.
This despair is gonna fuck up reality itself.
This time, the theme
It didn't end! Oh fuck, do I have to hit all of them? Oh fuck, this is a problem. And not just because my battery is dying. This shit's so long, it's taking away the batter birdie bird. I have to unplug this one and then use that. Don't worry. Don't worry, the show will never end. There we go. Hold on. There we go. I will save everybody.
This killing game will end in despair!
Everyone wants to feel despair.
He loves me. Despair is Danganronpa!
This despair is gonna fuck up reality itself!
This time, the theme is the despair of the death!
Hope moves forward!
Fuck off!
I will never give up. Hope will never lose to despair.
Huh? How's not giving up gonna help you, huh? Huh?
Yeah.
Even if you won't give up, as long as you don't sacrifice someone else.
I'll sacrifice myself.
What?
If Kibo and I sacrifice ourselves, then Shuichi and Himiko live, right?
Boo! Himiko sucks.
And they can survive this absurd killing game.
Maki?
After listening to Kibo, I've decided I don't want this killing game to end with despair. That would just piss me off.
Even if you only feel that way because I wrote you like that? Just like with Kaito.
Even then, I'll choose that ending if it means I can kill you. Even if I have to sacrifice my life, I will kill you.
Sacrifice? Wait, Maki!
I'm sorry. I've already made up my mind.
But what's gonna happen to us? Can we really go back to the outside world?
What indeed? I told you over and over there's nothing for you out there.
No, once the audience sees this ending, I'm sure they'll help us. Everything is going to be okay. We'll definitely find hope.
What do you mean, hope?
What?
What?
I reject that hope.
Oh, fuck this.
I refuse. I won't accept that hope.
Shuichi, what's the matter?
It's because of hope that this whole thing is happening. I reject that hope. Hope itself is the villain here. We suffer because of hope. Tsumugi isn't trying to make us despair. She wants us to trust in hope. So I say no. I reject that hope.
Tsumugi wants us to trust in hope? What does that mean?
The reason this madness has gone on 53 times, it's because of hope. It's because the audience wants hope. They want to see hope defeat despair in the end. It's Hope's Peak Academy all over again. So if we fight for hope, we just be giving them what they want, and the killings will never end. Don't you see? Despair is the only choice.
I will cut down your words! Despair takes everything from people, even their strength to press onward. That's why it's not possible for despair to be better.
The people watching probably feel the same way. They want hope too.
What?
Even if it's fiction, everyone wants to feel hope. It gives them courage. And this killing game continues because we keep giving them the hope they want. While they ignore all the tragedies that we had to suffer to get there.
Shuichi, that's...
Then let's start the voting time!
What?
The final vote! It's all gonna end here! You and your shitty hope!
No, don't be mean!
Wait! We're not finished talking!
Please, let me just ask one more thing. I have to know something before we vote.
What is it?
If Hope wins this final vote, Kibo and Maki will sacrifice themselves. And you, Tsumugi, the loser, will also be punished, correct? What kind of punishment will they receive? Please, tell me what it is.
Why should I tell you? I never said anything about a punishment, did I?
That's right! The punishment isn't the problem right now. The problem is...
No, that is the problem. Because if the punishment is what I think it is, then everything would make sense. Including why Rantaro participated in another killing game.
Rantaro? What does he have to do with this?
Huh?
You know the answer, Kibo.
Me?
If you really are connected to the outside world, then I want you to find the answer.
The final punishment, if it's the reason Rantaro participated in the killing game after surviving, punishment must be your life is taken, you participate in the next killing game.
This is it! I got it. The punishment is you have to participate in the next killing game, right?
What?
Yeah, I think so. The punishment after the final vote is to participate in another killing game. That's what Rantaro was talking about.
You wanted this, so you have to win.
Something similar must have happened in the last killing game, and he was given a choice. He sacrificed himself, and was forced to participate again. All this means is, if we choose Hope here, the killing game won't end. Tsumugi will still be the mastermind, Kibo will still represent the viewers, and Maki will be the new ultimate survivor. The killing game will begin again. Don't you see? If Hope wins, the killing won't stop. It's because Hope wins that the killing never stops. It's what the people want. They want Hope to win. They want the happy ending. That's how the killing game has gone on 53 times.
The killing game persists because Hope always wins?
That's why I'm going to reject that hope.
When it's despair, you're going to choose despair to end the killing game? How boring.
But this is fine. Our audience loves despair, so this will please them too.
After all, even if despair wins, the killing game still won't end.
Then, Hope has to win this game too. If we continue to win for Hope, then this killing game will surely end someday.
No, you don't get it. It's not going to end. It's going to keep happening over and over.
Then what are we supposed to do?
When Maki said she was going to sacrifice herself just now, I thought, why? So many of our friends have sacrificed their lives. Why Maki? Why now? Why do we have to go through it again? The sorrow of losing Kaede and Kaito. Why do we have to feel that sadness over and over and over again? Why do we have to bear that burden? Well, I don't care how much the audience wants it. I'm not gonna feel that way anymore! I don't want anyone to feel that way anymore! Even if this is fiction, even if we're all fictional, the pain in my heart is real. The sadness I feel when I lose the people I love is real. I won't forgive this game that treats us like toys. And if this is what the world wants, then I reject that world! I'll fight the world that inflicts suffering for entertainment!
Fight the outside world?
It doesn't matter what you do. No matter what a fictional character does or says, it's just fiction to the outside world.
Then I'll fight the outside world from within this fiction.
From within this fiction? But how?
I refuse to vote.
Refuse to vote?
Monokuma said that if we don't vote, we'll be killed for breaking the rules.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm doing it. If this ends without a single vote being cast for hope or despair, the audience would hate it. They'd never accept an ending like that. So I abstain. I refuse to give the outside world the ending it wants. I won't vote for Kibo or Tsumugi. I reject both hope and despair.
Wow! That's kinda neat! That's true, then the feeling that I must win for hope is... What do I do? Uh-oh. Hope.
I'll put a stop to this killing game.
You can't stop it! If Danganronpa ends, I'll be out of a job!
Even if this is all fake, our suffering and pain is real. It was rough for me too.
It's a death game. What the fuck you gonna do?
Ain't it better to just let it end with despair?
I reject both hope and despair. I reject a world that would make us do this. Which is why I abstain from voting. So this won't end in hope or despair.
You can't throw away your futures. Hope is contagious.
Huh? Oh shit, we have to lie. Fine then. That does make sense. It kind of threw me off of, like, why just shoot that? Because that would be an agreeing statement.
I reject the world that would make us do this, which is why I abstain from voting. So this won't end in hope or despair. You can't throw away your futures.
Hope is contagious.
It should end with hope, but still.
Kibo, what are you doing? Did your inner voice really tell you to do that? Did it tell you to reject hope?
No. My inner voice is still telling me not to give up on hope. But if that hope demands tragedy from us, then I cannot trust it. I may be a robot, but the thought of my friends dying still fills me with sadness. I don't want anyone else to feel this way, so I will abandon hope.
Do you know what will happen if you do that? To defy the audience!
I don't give a damn. This killing game is over anyway. New characters are created just to show the outside world a fictional hope. They get written into these killing games, forced to betray one another. And at the end of the slaughter, the tragedy, the despair, hope always wins. Well, I've had enough of it. We're gonna end this right now. We won't let it end the way they want. We won't make a good ending or a bad one to end this killing game and end it forever.
We back.
Reject Danganronpa.
Yeah, fuck these games.
Shuichi.
Tsumugi, you were right. I'm weak. I'm weaker than everyone else. If I didn't have my friends, I'd be useless. That's true even now. If Kibo and Maki didn't stand up, I would have ended it all right then. But it's because I'm weak, and because I lost my way, that I finally realized. I finally realized how cruel this hope really is.
Hold on, everyone. If we keep thinking, we can find a better ending, and...
Himiko, Maki, will you abstain from voting with me?
Abstain from voting?
You can't do that. All three of you will be killed if you do.
You guys really want to commit suicide?
It's still a sin to throw your life away, even if your life is fictional.
You've been fighting so hard to survive, but now you're gonna give up?
Such foolishness! To cast your life away is the height of stupidity.
Himiko, we can put an end to this insane killing game. We're gonna use our lives to end this madness.
Yeah.
Use our lives?
But Himiko, you have to choose, okay? You can't look away. You can't back down. You have to choose. Only those who have found the truth can choose their destiny.
Please! Use Our Lives has been recorded into the monopad. You can view it in the Truth Bullet menu.
If we refuse to vote, we all die.
To choose death is to blaspheme against life itself.
Hope and despair. Neither the victor. No one would want an ending like that.
You would throw your life away for that?
That would be a meaningless death.
No, it wouldn't. Our lives are our strongest weapons. And with these weapons, we revolt against the outside world.
I'm gonna agree with you.
I'm gonna put an end to it. Even if I'm a fictional character, my life is real. That's why killing games are fun, right? It's fun to see two lives clash, right? But I won't let you use my life for some show. I'm gonna use my life to end this killing game. So Tenko, Angie, and all the past victims can rest in peace. I'll use the only weapon I've got. I'll use my life to put an end to this killing game!
What? Suicide is suicide, no matter what your reason is.
Perhaps that thought is just another work of fiction, following along my outline.
It could be a part of my script, just like Maki falling for Kaito, you know? Cause if none of you vote, and I do, then I'll be the only one who survives! Doesn't that sound exactly like something the big bad mastermind would come up with?
It's okay, Maki. Believe in me. And believe in yourself. Just like you believed in Kaito.
Believe in myself?
That's why you have to fight. Even if you're scared. Because you have that strength. Come on! It'd be a lousy story if the hero gave up so easily.
Alright. We just gotta agree with, you know, one of our friends' statements.
Even your thoughts are works of fiction! It's all following my outline to a T!
This whole shebang is fiction. That's Danganronpa for ya!
Even if it is fiction, it's because of everyone's sacrifices that we've come this far. Their deaths have to be more than just fiction. There must be something we can do.
You mean to live your lives for them as well?
We're going to use this fiction to change reality. We're going to end Danganronpa.
I believe in myself. Even if everything is fictional, I'll believe in my feelings. If I can't believe in my feelings, then my existence will have no meaning. If we can change reality, then we won't be just fiction. Our lives will have significance. And hopefully, my feelings will have significance too.
Are you saying that it's okay for everyone to die together?
Man, why do you guys want to die so badly?
It's not that I want to die. We fought so hard to survive. Of course we don't want to die. But it's not just about us. Everyone who died in the killing games felt the same way. They were all desperate to live. They wanted to survive. For themselves and for someone else. That desire isn't fictional to us. That pain is to us. The killing game is real tragedy. That's why we have to stop it. We won't let this happen ever again.
Like I told you, it's not going to stop, because that's what the world wants. As long as the world wants killing games, Danganronpa will not end!
Then we have to change it.
There's no way you can change it. Fiction could never change the real...
You don't believe in the power of fiction?
Eh?
Eh?
It may not be a physical power, but our wish will surely be received by someone. If fiction has the power to touch people's hearts, then that power can change the world. That is what I believe. I will also abandon my vote, just as Shuichi suggested.
Then it's decided. We all abstain from voting. We reject hope and despair. We refuse to bow to the demands of the outside world.
Are you serious?
Are you getting flustered? Your costume changes are less frequent now.
Are you crazy? If you do that, only I, the mastermind, will survive, you know?
What about hope?
What about despair?
Do whatever you want with hope and despair.
We've already decided to quit this killing game.
I don't care about this fictional world.
That's right. This class trial is over. Now, start voting time.
Voting time? No, not yet. This game is gonna continue.
The killing game will continue.
This class trial will go on forever and ever.
Please don't! I only have so much time during the day. What? No.
This game is gonna keep going.
No, it's not.
And this class trial ain't over yet either. You really want the killing game to end? You really want Danganronpa to
I'm just
end?
gonna put it down. I'm not gonna do this.
Even if we keep going back and forth. Let's keep this game going. I won't let it be voting time yet.
We're gonna abstain from voting. We don't have to play this rigged game. I'm gonna abandon the entire thing. I'm gonna end it.
This game is gonna keep going. And this class trial ain't over yet either. You really want the killing game to end?
I guess the final statement would make us agree.
I won't let it be voting time yet.
What do we shoot?
This game is gonna keep going.
Do we shoot a live bullet?
And this class trial ain't over yet either. You really want the killing game to end?
Ah, we let time run out. I assumed that I assumed that's what they wanted me to do, but I forgot that there would be an active timer.
I'm abandoning this game.
Yeah, fuck this shit.
I won't play your game anymore, Monokuma. Now start the vote.
I won't let you abandon this game. I definitely won't let you!
Yeah, I still need you guys to keep playing the game.
No. No, they just don't want me to play. I don't have to play your shitty minigame! Your minigames suck! They've always sucked!
Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Let's have more fun with the game. Let's have lots and lots of fun with Danganronpa.
No! They so want me to play so bad that they just made it a straight line. In hindsight, they finally made Psyche Taxi good.
right, or the audience is gonna get bored!
I'm sorry. I can't participate in a future that doesn't have monogam in it.
Fine, be bored. We're not here for your entertainment. We're trying to survive. You're the ones who want us to be entertaining.
Oh my god, management, do your job.
If you're gonna complain, perhaps you should just stop watching. Even if we have to make the entire audience hate us, we're not going to stop. We're gonna end our tragedy here.
Give up already and start voting time.
All 4 of us will abstain from voting, so you'll be the only one who survives.
Are you okay with that, Kibo? Is your inner voice telling you that's okay? Does the outside world really want that? Do they want Danganronpa to end? Hey! What are they saying? What's your inner voice saying?
My inner voice doesn't matter anymore. I'm going to end this game with my friend.
Uh-oh. That's a problem.
Kibo?
Kibo, you alright, man?
Kibo, what's wrong?
That's what I thought. See? They don't want this kind of ending. They want the killing games to continue.
So just control all Kibo! You look at that!
That is the outside world's decision.
What?
Isn't that right, Kibo?
Yes. My inner voice will not accept an ending without hope or despair.
Kibo!
Kibo, get a hold of yourself!
That's not possible. The Kibo you see there isn't the one you know. Like I said, you can't defy the audience when you're their surrogate. It's 'cause he did such a silly thing that he's feeling the audience's anger now.
What do you mean? What's happening to Kibo?
Since Kibo kept defying the audience, they took a vote and decided that troublesome personality of his should be erased.
Oh.
His personality was erased?
How cruel can you guys be? How long are...
But that's the decision of the outside world. Don't just end Danganronpa! We supported you! You owe us! That's what they said. So it doesn't matter how much you fight, you can't change the outside world! 'Cause the outside world still wants Danganronpa! That won't change!
What did you say?
So do you still want to throw your lives away? Even if it changes nothing?
Kibo!
Kibo?
I can barely control it. Looks like this is the end.
Don't say that! You survived this far!
I'm sorry. I could not fight with you until the end. But your choice is not wrong. The real enemy is the outside world who is enjoying this killing game. So please, use me to change the world.
Kibo.
Kibo! Stay with us!
He's completely erased. That makes me sad too, you know. He was a character I created. But this is the end. The outside world rejects your decision. So no matter how you use your lives, it won't change anything.
Then I'll change it. Kibo gave us this one chance. If Kibo is doing what the outside world is telling him, we just have to convince him. I know we can change the world. We owe it to Kibo to try.
I said it's impossible! For fiction to change the real world...
The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so. You can even change the world. No, we will change the world. For ourselves, and everyone who died.
You're going to throw your lives away for those who have died? You fought to survive this killing game. If you die now, it's all over.
Even if we die, it's not the end. Our friends who died gave us their love, and we changed because of that. If we can inspire change in others, then that love will live on. That love will tear down the wall between fiction and reality, and it will live on forever. That's why I'm gonna change the world. As long as I have their love, I will change it. Even if this whole story is a lie, I will use that lie to change the world.
That's right. We're not gonna just be fiction.
Shuichi, you can change this world. Because you're Kaito's sidekick.
There's no way you can persuade them like that. They all love the killing games. They can't get enough Danganronpa.
I'm giving the world what it wants. I won't let hypocrites interfere.
Kibo, let me hear the voices of the outside world, and let them hear me.
Whoa. Oh, fuck.
This isn't my Danganronpa. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to this show? I'm gonna be pissed if there isn't a happy ending. Man, this debate is getting whack. I don't like twists like this. This is getting way too meta. This isn't my Danganronpa. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to this show? I'm gonna be pissed if there isn't a happy ending. Man, this debate is getting whack. I don't like twists like this. This is getting
God, you're so
meta.
strong! And I'm also missing where some of these patterns start.
I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to this show? No way fiction can change the world. Lol.
Also, the lol is terrible.
I'm not here for a damn lecture. Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin's punishment? Preachy characters are so annoying. Man, I was rooting for
Oh god. I have the timing completely wrong.
Death makes the characters better. Death is the point of Danganronpa. I'm not here for a damn lecture. Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin's punishment? Preachy characters are so annoying. Man, I was rooting for the detective. This guy should have died instead of Kaede.
I mean, I agree, but shut up.
This is the point of Danganronpa. I'm not here for a damn lecture. Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin's punishment? Preachy characters are so annoying.
This is still move the earth!
Man, I was rooting for the detective. This guy should have died instead of Kaede. Death makes the characters better. Death is the point of... Killing games are the best form of entertainment.
Killing game is wrong, the fucking goddamn it.
Here for a damn lecture. Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin's punishment?
I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button and then there's no backspace.
Man, I was rooting for the detective. This guy should have died instead of Kaede. Death makes the characters better. Death is the point of Danganronpa. I'm not here for a damn lecture. Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin? Killing games are the best form of entertainment.
I won't let you use our lives for
There.
entertainment.
Hope versus despair. No one. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Despair. Despair.
Oh god.
Despair. 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 Hope. 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 Despair. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. This ending sucks. Hope. Hope. Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair!
I fucking hate rhythm games!
Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Hope versus despair! Pick one! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! 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 Hope! Despair! 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 Hope! 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 Despair!
I'm in hell!
Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! This ending sucks!
Please stop this!
Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Hope versus despair! Pick one! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! 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 Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! This ending sucks! Hope! Hope! Despair!
Please end! I beg you! I can't think anymore!
Hope! Hope! Hope versus despair! Pick one! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! A pointless death because no one voted is the worst ending ever!
It's not pointless. We're gonna do something to change the world.
Is Danganronpa really gonna end? You can't just end it out of the blue like this. Who cares if they die? They're not real. Just kill each other already. Hope! Despair! Hope!
No! No!
Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! We want more of the killing game. I need that sweet closure. Well, hopefully there's another season. There's no way they'd let it end like this. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to this show? Death makes the characters better. The point of Danganronpa. Death makes the ending suck. The point of Danganronpa. Death makes the ending suck. Danganronpa will never end, will it?
Damn it!
Is Danganronpa really?
Fuck Zen structure! Instead, go away!
Just kill each other already. Hope! Despair!
Oh no!
Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! We want more of the killing.
Oh!
We need that sweet closure. Well, hopefully there's another season. There's no way they'd let it end like this, right? Danganronpa will never end, will it?
We'll end Danganronpa with our own hands. Get out!
And Danganronpa.
Hey.
What just happened?
Kibo?
Like I said, it's pointless. The outside world won't let Danganronpa end. Everyone loves Danganronpa. That's reality. Killing game entertainment will continue forever!
Now then, let's proceed with voting time! I think hopeful Kibo should vote for despairing Tsumugi, without a doubt! Because that's what the outside world wants to see!
Let's give it everything we've got! Presenting one last voting time!
Alright, so we just don't vote.
All right, looks like voting is over. Let's hurry and announce the results.
I didn't vote. That was the right thing to do, right?
The three of us might be penalized for abstaining to vote, but what's going to happen to Kibo and Tsumugi?
If Kibo is controlled by the outside world, he must have voted for Tsumugi.
Then what about Tsumugi? If she had cast one vote for Kibo, then it would be a tie, but...
Oh, there's no need to worry about that. I didn't vote either.
What?
Just as I thought. You wanted Hope to win.
That's not it. We're friends, aren't we? There's no way I'd abandon you guys.
Friends? You've got no right saying that now!
I turned over a new leaf. I'm not lying. It's the truth. So, since the four of us abstained from voting, only Kibo's vote counts, no matter who he voted for. The only one who survives is Kibo. So, in other words, the winner is Hope. But Kibo said earlier that he'd sacrifice himself and take the punishment, right? So we're going to punish him. He'll be participating in the next killing game.
Hold it! Why are you punishing Kibo? If Kibo survives, then there's no need for him to be sacrificed.
It doesn't work like that. He needs to follow through on his words.
That's not fair! Are you twisting the rules again?
It's fine, because this is all fiction. Maybe it's a bit forced, but that's fiction for you, right? Well, since I didn't vote, I'll be killed with you guys. But I'll accept my death. If you guys are willing to die to stop the killing game, I'll die to continue it. Even if it's just fiction, I gave my life to make it. I've given my life to Danganronpa. And how about this for the next plotline? Hope has won, but the lone survivor, Kibo, remains trapped. Now he'll challenge the killing game anew. Will he be able to grasp true hope? Yeah, an ending like that can work, right?
What? This is the worst possible ending.
But this is bad. At this rate, our deaths will be meaningless.
Well, we already know the outcome, but we should follow protocol. Monokuma, please tell us the results.
Okay, then let's begin. Who will be chosen as the Blackened?
The results! Boom! We did it. I don't care about the coins.
What?
Why?
All 5 people abstained, baby!
It can't be.
Okay,
The world has changed.
that's true.
If Kibo refused to vote, that means the world has changed. It means the audience chose not to vote as well.
That's it.
They rejected the game.
What is that?
You did it!
Stop!
It's just gonna abruptly end with season 53? So in the end, it's all gonna end.
What?
No.
Your words can't reach them anymore.
That's it.
You never appreciated us, and it looks like you didn't appreciate the power of fiction. No one wants you anymore. No one wants to hear your sick, twisted stories anymore. It's over. Yeah, it's the end.
No.
What a half-assed ending. This is no way to end Danganronpa. Needs to end with a punishment at the very least.
Hey!
Now, if we continue to live after this, the choice we made won't really matter. People will want another killing game,
That's
so...
true.
The only way we can stop this killing game is to kill ourselves.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it at Kibo.
Yes. It's the will of the outside world. Destroy this entire fictional world and end the killing game. That is what the outside world wants.
I worked hard to keep this going for 53 seasons. Well, that's fine. This is a world without killing games now. I don't want to be a part of it. I have no interest in a world without Danganronpa.
It's okay.
Now it's all over. We're the last ones to suffer from the killing games.
Okay. Because...
If this is all just fiction, then everything we've achieved up to now might be a lie. But those lies, they change the world. Even if we are just fictional characters someone made up.
That's it!
We were able to change the world.
All right!
My plan was such a flawless copy, it even failed!
So I should be able to hold my head up high!
This is a cosplay cat criminal.
Huh?
What?
Everyone!
Let's end this. This is the will of the outside world. Well... I think what's great about this is not only do you have a wonderful exit, you can have a lot of meta-narrative of this continuing to go, but also you can end your series but also not end your series at all. Because they're going to continue making these games. Even if directors change and everything like that. It all works out! Get the fuck out of here! It's the perfect type of ending to do! Well, that's it. That is Danganronpa V3. That was an excellent twist overall to end this entire thing. The idea of, let's find a way to end this. And say that this is the final killing game. It's a perfect twist that you don't 100% expect. The idea, like, I guess the twist that this was all something being broadcast. But I did not expect it to go to this level. I did not expect it to have as many layers as it ended up having. So at its core, I think that it did it really well. It was something that even fans, I feel like, wouldn't expect it to go to this level. And I think that's really cool. As for the whole thing of, is this the end of the series? I mean, this is displaying you the end point of the series, but overall, I'm pretty, no way in hell the series is going to end. I believe there's been stuff where the director said that they were this would probably be their last big one that they were going to do, but wanted to pass the series off to someone else, and a lot of people saying, no, it's going to end. No, this is clearly not over. They've given themselves the perfect out to have future games just taking place during different Danganronpas of the past. They could also make it a new canon, because in the end, while the viewers of the game within this game's world totally, you know, we're fine with it ending, I don't think the fans here are all going to be in agreement. And in the end, this video game is part of a business. It's part of an IP that is popular for a company, so they're not just going to end it just like that. Overall, though, I still think the message is good. I think the message and meta-narrative is fine. It's the best way to not only end the entire thing, especially if it's an exit for the main people behind it, but also leave it open so future games can still exist. So, in the end, I really enjoyed this one. I feel like this is clearly the best one in the series. To be honest, I felt that way before this chapter even happened. So good on them for delivering something with a really good finality to it, and I look forward to any other stupid bullshit they end up making, because they're already hiring for a new game. Granted, it seems to be a more action-oriented title, but I don't think this is the last we'll see of this type of game. It's continuing to get more popularity. This stuff started on the PSP, and then they ended up remaking them for Vita, and then they ended up porting them over to PS4 and PC, and now we've gotten this new one. This series still has a lot of life in it, but the idea that they would actually, you know, go really hard with an interesting message, I think is really good. I saw so many people saying that this game's ending is divisive, and that's why they didn't like it and were negative on it. And I'm like, I don't see any problem with it. I think it's fantastically executed. As soon as the first episode of this chapter went up on YouTube, immediately arguments happened about how it's shit. It's not. You guys are wrong. It's great. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I look forward to future games though, because while this is good, it doesn't mark the end. But it does set up an endpoint. Which is great, which means the second these games go out of favor when they're released, you can end it, because you put them in the middle, and this is just chronologically the last one. It's perfect! I'm sorry, I like Grandmaster plans like this. And this one was good. Danganronpa 53 theme. You've acquired the new theme, Danganronpa 53. Team Danganronpa employee badge. Variety cushion. To each their own roulette. Easter egg. You must save the game before you can use the clear data bonus. As some final thoughts on the game, I think it's fantastic. I think they did a really good job at making this one really great. I kind of felt like talking about how the series will end up continuing, because I think it's a good subject to really just hang it on, of just talking about how this was in fact a very good.
Are you okay?
What?
Yeah, somehow.
I'm sort of stuck here. Someone help me out.
I've been bamboozled yet again. Yeah, this game really is good. Jesus. What's up?
Himiko, careful.
Yeah, I'm saved.
We made it. Hey, how were we saved? Why are we still alive?
Yeah, why are we alive? I wonder...
Yeah, everything's over. Another fictional world after the fiction has ended? What's left for us here? Everyone's killing game closing ceremony. We were silent for a long while, staring at the other side, where we continued to hope, and they continued to torture us. The outside world. 53 times hope moved forward, 53 times the suffering continued. The world on the other side of the fiction, the real world.
So, what do we do now?
We didn't think of a plan for what to do after. I thought that was the end of us back there.
But we survived, and that's the truth. Okay.
It seems as though we don't really have a choice. We can't stay here anymore.
Hey.
When the world destroyed itself, I thought we would go down with it.
You're right.
Kibo probably saved us. Made sure we didn't die.
Why?
No point in us escaping to the outside world. We're just fictional characters.
No.
Maybe this is what the outside world wanted.
Yeah?
For us to live.
Okay. Remember.
The outside world's end is waiting. Yo, man, this is like the ending of the Truman Show, right?
You're right.
Yeah?
Because...
My plan was such a flawless copy, it even failed right at the end.
If I remember correctly...
She said copy. That means she must have been copying someone.
What did you say?
But...
Perhaps Hope's Peak Academy and the remnants of despair really exist. Maybe Tsumugi was just basing her performance on them.
Hey!
So Tsumugi lied about this whole world being just fiction?
What did you say?
No.
I don't really know for sure. She might have just been lying when she said copy. But if she were telling the truth, then it would make sense that that was a lie.
What?
That's...
what Tsumugi showed us. The way we were then.
Huh? How nice!
Huh?
So...
You guys are ready?
Could it be...
All right.
But...
I can't believe any of us would volunteer.
If I remember correctly...
Then what Tsumugi said, something's been bugging me. Even if we were obsessed with the killing game, I still can't believe we would participate. I don't believe it. But I don't really have any logic behind it. I guess this kind of logic would be correct. Because in the end, the very first episode of the series does not contain those responses from those characters.
What's the point?
Anyway, there's no way for us to check when we apply to the academy, right?
Okay.
Jeez.
We still don't know what was true or not. The fictional world ends here and the real world lies out there. Perhaps just beyond here is the truth. But maybe it isn't.
Don't tell me.
Maybe it's all still fiction in that world, or maybe Danganronpa still continues in that world, or maybe the outside world is the same as this one. Might be a world filled with lies. Well, if we can get out of here, we'll know for sure. Yeah, but I feel like there's not too much meaning in truth and lies. I mean that even if something is a lie, even if it's fiction,
Remember.
it has the power to change the world, then it must contain some type of truth.
Aren't we proof of that? In this fictional world, we overcame all these fictional struggles. But those things changed us. and we were able to change the world. So it doesn't really matter where the truth ends and where the lies begin. If lies can change the world just as well as the truth can, then lies are just another way of telling the truth. Some lies can lead the world to hope. Some truths can lead the world to despair. So I don't think anyone can really say which is more right in the end.
I guess it's not important whether it's a truth or lie, just what it leads to.
We stand with one foot in fiction and one foot in reality.
Then, we need to see for ourselves whether this fictional world has changed the outside world, and what we can do from this point on.
You're right. We can't stay in this fictional world forever. It's already over. We gotta take all the experience we earned in this world and go on to the next.
Yeah. Let's go. We'll see what this world gained and what it lost. And all the rest. Let's find out together.
The story lives on. I'm sure even now, even on the other side, it lives on there as well. And thus, the story lives on. Was this lie able to change something? Was this lie able to change someone? Was this lie able to change the world? If it was able to change even the smallest thing, then the story isn't over.